Fedrigoni Special Papers, we aim to deploy in North America the similar strategy that we have been successfully executing in Europe for several years now, targeting selected premium and luxury segments which are sizable and with attractive growth rates and sustainable margins. In particular, our core strategic focus is on luxury packaging, where we are the leader in Europe and where we aim to strengthen our position at the global level too, and especially in North America, which is one of the largest markets for our luxury clients. We are partnering with our sister business unit, Fedrigoni Self-Adhesives, supplying them with specialty papers for wine labels. This is supporting our joint growth in the wine segments, where we are the leader in Europe and where we plan to become a leading player in North America too. Mohawk entry in the Fedrigoni Group is giving us a local papermaking footprint in the US. Therefore, the possibility to produce and distribute locally a wide range of Fedrigoni specialty papers directly in North America. This will strongly support the strategies of our own clients, particularly luxury brands, but also global playing card printers or label producers who increasingly favor nearshoring models and are repatriating to North America their own production to better address local demands. Such strategies are critical to our customers to reduce their environmental impact as well as minimize the risks of supply chain disruption. On the other hand, we are thrilled to welcome the Mohawk brands in our group and its range of high value-added specialty papers. For example, the iconic Superfine. Mohawk is particularly strong in digital fine printing, which is one of our core strategic segments.
So I think between, certainly Mohawk and Fedrigoni, what really became evident early on was the alignment and the similarities between our core behaviors. And I know that you use behaviors, we'll talk culture, but at the end of the day, they are aligned. It's all about empowering excellence throughout the organization. It is about believing in innovation and transformation, and really the passion for what we make together to elevate materials, find new opportunities, and lead with innovation. And so it was really clear and very exciting to know that the organization that we were going to be a part of matched our DNA so well.
So building on what Melissa said, I would highlight the common passion that we both have to produce and distribute beautiful fine papers for our premium and luxury market segments. And this at all levels in the company, from our paper makers in the mill who are transforming pulp into fine papers, to our commercial team members who are partnering with our clients, the luxury brands, the printers, the converters, to select the best paper to value their products in a compelling and sustainable way. For now almost 100 years at Mohawk and many more at Fedrigoni, we have been sharing this same common DNA. We have now the opportunity to join forces to build on this common passion and to better service our clients now, not only at a local level, but also at a global level.
So I think the real opportunity by bringing Mohawk and Fedrigoni together is about expanding the reach and the opportunity and truly the vision behind what's possible with special papers. Mohawk historically has been very focused on creative printing and certainly the digital printing aspect. Fedrigoni is now bringing in just a global vision around luxury packaging, label, and the opportunity to bring those two together when truly our brands that we both support are looking for companies who can support the full opportunity. That's where we get to really shine, bringing our strengths together to be one global powerhouse around specialty fine paper. So at Mohawk, we talk a lot about being a company of makers. And so we believe at any part within the organization, you are part of that making experience. And so that making experience might be about connections, with a customer, with a brand, or even making a new connection internally to bring, greater exploration and opportunity to the organization. It's about making beautiful products that are innovative, full of craftsmanship, and truly creating a legacy that we can build on. And the employees of Mohawk, I can't say enough wonderful things about them. It's a community that believes in everything that we do, the opportunity to be incredibly strategic. It is always more than just a sheet of paper. It is something that's going to elevate a brand through a material difference, and with that we take great pride. Sometimes we talk about, is there something that our customers haven't even thought of yet, right? And what can we bring from a collaboration perspective, that DNA of, what can we do together? And so Whole Foods, which is in the US a very prominent, highly visible, sustainable company. And what we did is we worked with them for some Earth Day materials to take all of their outdated marketing materials, bring them back, de-ink them, turn them back into pulp, and then they utilize that pulp to then go and make all of their Earth Day marketing collateral. And we're able to tell that whole closed loop story in a way that they never thought possible. And that started with that conversation around the table to say, what do we want to do today together? So the Mohawk range of papers really tries to hit on every aspect of what is involved in specialty fine, from beautiful rich colors to exquisite textures, to utilizing most premium fibers to give the performance and runnability of a sheet that can go from good to great, and even into the alternative fiber space. What can we make that hasn't, that can either be upcycled, recycled, or turned into a different form factor through alternative fibers? And so what we do with our range is try to bring something to everyone, so that you can come in with a grade like Via and really have color and texture. You can have a grade like Renewal, which will bring, all of the alternative fibers and a really incredible environmental story. But truly the flagship grade for Mohawk is Superfine. And Superfine globally is known and loved for being a sheet that can transcend any way you print. And when a brand is looking for the most premium, perfect sheet to put their, trust and elevate their brand messaging with, Superfine is one that just rises to the top always. So Superfine, like I've mentioned, is our flagship grade. It is one that has been with us for decades now and truly has taken the evolution for all the ways you print, from the traditional offset world to digital, and now very much into the luxury packaging space. When we first created Superfine, it didn't have a name. We were working with Yale University. We brought in a sheet that we created just for them to create the publishing book of Ben Franklin. And when we laid the sheet in front of them and shared this beautiful sheet of paper, they proclaimed it to be a superfine sheet of paper. And that is how Superfine got its name. And the rest is history.